Okay, hi Aries. Welcome to your February 2021 general tarot forecast. This is Sky here to talk to you about the energies coming in for your month ahead of February. Let's talk about it. Already getting a little bit more fiery as we are in Aquarius season. If you guys haven't seen my comprehensive Aquarius stellium video that I did, be sure to click over to my channel and check it out because it's important for everybody to take into account. I love what I'm seeing. Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, fiery, 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 competitive, body-centric, grounded, creative evolution for you in the month of February, Aries. That Aquarius energy is really good for you. Okay, it's really, really positive to have Jupiter and Saturn, especially if you're an early degree Aries, so born from like March, 21st to like April 1st. All the other Aries will have their time this year too. But you should really get some natural harmonious resolutions to things and also natural harmonious new stories that really make you happy. I am looking at that Nine of Swords, Aries, and I am really asking a question in my head, like, why is that? Why is this happening? Why is this such, why is it so concerning? Where is this worry coming from? I understand that it's there. I think it's there for everybody, but hopefully the month of February will eclipse that out. As you can see, everything else in your reading is not evocative of that. Everything else is very lovely, but there's just this one little snag, this one little fray in the material that is kind of like disrupting the authenticity of the rest of the garment, essentially. So imagine yourself making clothing, sewing, threading together patterns, and there's just a little fray in part of it that kind of gives a wrinkle to the rest of the experience. That's what you're overcoming here. You're basically going in and doing a bit of energetic surgery. It's a time of energetic surgery for everyone to a degree, and helping the entire fabric of the rest of the garment to fall right through pinpointing that one seam. So it is hyper focused this month, and you can easily get a bit perfectionist with things in this sense, but it is rewarded. It feels like you are, through looking at these detail oriented things, very rewarded. And as you do that, you also create a lot of space and time for you to just get creative, for you to just pursue those enjoyable things. It does feel like there's quite a bit of solitude this month. Look at Four of Swords and Four of Cups coming up. Nine of Swords as well. This is a lot of a personal thing that you're going through, very internal, very self-oriented. So don't really rely on other people to fix this for you. This is a game with you. Okay, this is a game with yourself coming up in the month of February. And ultimately, I think that you're going to have fun with that in a way. Okay, there's something fun about what you're going through. Even with Nine of Swords, it's kind of like a competition with the self. Aries can be really competitive, and it's like, okay, I'm going to overcome this trauma. I'm going to overcome it. It becomes like a game. And this is actually why Aries really succeeds in ways that other signs don't, is because they can actually enjoy the process of going through something difficult. They can really turn it into a game. And I think that that's advisable this month. And, if it's still feeling really tough, maybe going into March, yeah, you want to get professional with things and maybe do the therapy, maybe do the counseling, things like that if it feels right. Of course, I can't advise in that capacity, but yes, you want to really find confidence this month. You want to really find creativity, and you want to accept the windfall. I mean, you have 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands. This could be a new business. This could be a new inheritance. This could be a new promotion or bonus coming in this month, and or just a new creative windfall. Like, wow, I finally understand the narrative to that story I've always wanted to write. Wow, I finally understand how I can get my body where I want it to be. And this is easy. It's not hard. It's enjoyable. So on that note, Aries, let's talk about the week to week in February for you. Okay, Aries, in the first week of February, drum roll, you have the Six of Wands rooted down by Page of Swords. And isn't that just lovely? Okay, so you are really getting more confident. You are really seeing where your efforts should put you, where you should put your efforts, where you should motivate yourself. And you don't have to rush through it. You can really take your sweet time and really bask in the sun, okay? This is such a great period of time in the first week of February to understand what makes you comfortable in life, like what environment, what gives you that Six of Swords energy, because Page of Swords is all about understanding and clicking, like mentally clicking the solution to something. And Six of Wands, yes, is about the confidence and nobility and having, an air of ease in your life as well. So you're understanding how to get that. You're understanding where that ease and stability can be found and where that confidence can be found. So this is about understanding your confidence as a person. And you'd be surprised about how much confidence plays a role in success. It sounds simple, but I think that we really don't acknowledge it sometimes, that confidence sometimes gets people a lot more than hard work, okay? Especially if you can then pair it with hard work, I mean, you're unstoppable, aren't you? So this is a clicking of that in the first week. Second week, wow, Four of Swords rooted down by Four of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. You are really... after having this revelation or this click or this epiphany, you're pulling back and you're thinking about things now. This is very thoughtful energy for an Aries. Aries is usually not like this. This Aries is like, okay, I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to go for a drive. I'm going to do something fun and figure it out. And that might be preferable, but I think that these stages are also important. I think you want to be careful about how out there you are before the second week. So what do I mean? It's very easy to catch a cold in the second week, or to not feel too great. Four of Swords can sometimes be about illnesses or be about recovery. So this could be anything from physical to emotional to mental or whatever, but you are recovering maybe also from an unconfident mindset, from a worried, troublesome, quarrelsome mindset. And I think that you just have to sleep it off in a lot of cases. I think it's like bed rest for some of you, but also just time in contemplation. So some of you might detach from another person. Some of you might not have the same stimulation in your life. And now you've got to heal. And now you have that equal and opposite reaction to a time where you were maybe too active. So that's important to remember too. If we overdo, if we do more than we physically can, that has an equal and opposite reaction. And we have to really pay attention to what our bodies can and can't do. So if you're working with deadlines, okay, I'm feeling the energy of deadlines coming in. Really try to plan and organize around that, and that will make you more confident. The second week of February is about planning to a degree. Okay. Third week, you have the Ten of Pentacles rooted down by Page of Wands. Beautiful. New good relationships with family members for some of you. Positive connection to your ancestry, having support from your ancestors, and feeling the presence and comfortable presence of your ancestors. Also, Ten of Pentacles is about inherited gifts. So even if it's not inherited from family, you can get something through your correlation with others. So through a spouse or through an inherited family, you can really get a lot of creativity and a lot of confidence. Again, Page of Wands is about the birth of confidence, the birth of creativity, creative entrepreneurial ideas in the third week. Things that can make you money, things that can give you time, things that can give you a lot more energy. You're very intelligent, very ingenious in the third week. So it's kind of, you see the order. It's like the second week, you're really pulling back. And the third week, you're getting very sudden, it's like a revelation this month for you. Revelations and epiphanies, okay, for Aries in the month of February. I'm going to have to write that down for you guys because I'll probably title your video that. Revelations and epiphanies for Aries. Okay. Fourth week, you have the Nine of Swords rooted down by Eight of Wands. That is the polarity of it all, isn't it? Is it Eight of Wands or is it Nine of Swords? Sometimes those two can be really inconspicuous. Sometimes winning the lottery feels like a great victory. And then a year after people win the lottery, it can also feel very Nine of Swords. What do I do with it? How do I protect it? Are these people in my life now because I won the lottery, or are they here because they actually like me? This is how we choose to look at our lives or not. Okay, this is about scarcity mindset versus prosperity mindset. And with any circumstances, you can use either one. With $1 trillion in your bank account, you can have a prosperity or scarcity mindset. With $17 in your bank account, you can have a prosperity or scarcity mindset, and it doesn't matter. The amount of money that you have doesn't matter. The amount of time that you have doesn't matter. Anybody in any situation can be miserable or not. So we have to really start to detach Aquarius energy of February, right? Aquarius season, Pisces season, detachment. We have to detach from conditions. Okay, like I have to have this amount of money, I have to have this amount of this and that in order to feel safe and confident. Get confident, get safe, and you'll have everything that you need ever. Okay. Get unconfident, get unsafe. You'll never feel like you have enough. It's just really that simple. So how do we feel safe? How do we feel confident? It's through pulling back and understanding what has felt good to us and recreating that in our lives in a way that we can, in a way that we have control over, and trusting that the universe meets us halfway. That's really as much as it can be done. There's no way to really game the system. There's no way to really game this, when it comes to having a lot in your life or not, or feeling a sense of prosperity. There's no way to game it. It's about trust, okay? And on that note, Aries, this is a month of gaining trust for you. This is a month of creatively building trust for yourself again, and of understanding the clicking that has to happen in the mind in order to do that. So thank you so much. I'm going to put together an extended reading for you on Patreon if you're interested. You can get ad-free early readings every month on Patreon, as well as weekly tea chats. And I have a benevolent stream that I do too for those of you who want to support more. You can actually pay whatever you like on Patreon. $5 is the minimum monthly price to get like most of the content. So it's a really great value. And I always try to keep it a really great value because I know that not everybody has a huge budget to put into something like this. But yeah, it is all there and all very, very affordable. So do check that out. I'll link it below and in the center of the screen. And let's jump over there to see a central theme and two supporting themes for your month of February, Aries. Much love. Bye.